Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the rice patties of paradise and the dock chicken breeders as well. We are making eggs and feathers. We have a lot going for us now. Um, because we have feathers coming in here and reeds coming in down here, we can actually switch over our tailor and make survival coats for a while. Um, So welcome back to the game. I don't love where I put this town arrival. It's a little bit difficult to see, but let's take stock, okay? We are in year 20. We have 148 tools, 129 jackets, 200 firewood, almost 25,000 food. So we're in a pretty good spot, all things considered. I don't want to spend this entire episode dealing with traders. So hopefully a lot of these will be. Let's go ahead and get 50 of that, just because reeds are going to be plentiful, and I don't know about iron. Or so like here we've got fig seeds, and I've been saying that I really want. Oh, I've been saying I really want orchard seeds, and even though we could do a fig planter, I think we will. I'm gonna go ahead and make this happen. So let's see here. That's selected. Let's see what we have a lot of. Will the planter take food? Is the question. If the planter will take food, then we could just trade. Oh, they do take reeds. Let's do this. Let's go down here to the R's, and let's say 1,000 reeds and 1,000 rice. Okay, it's there. This person will not take rice. Okay, while they're shoot, we have stone. We could do tools. All right, hold on. Let's check this one. Bison. Bison are not tropical. They're definitely not tropical. However, we're pretty desperate for, well, you know what? We're okay on food. I think I'm going to dismiss that one. Chickens, I can see. Even cattle. There are cattle in tropical locations. I literally cannot think of any tropical bison. No subversions of bison can I think of that are in tropical areas. Okay, so let's see. That's going to be 1,000 there. We need to get to 3,500. Um, what else might we have in enough of a... we could do logs. I think they give us... Maybe let's do... logs and lumber. Yeah, let's do 500 logs and 250 lumber. So that'll get us to 3,000. Now we need another 500 that we should have in our reeds. I think that'll do it. So let's put a few more people in here so that hopefully gets done quickly. Like I was trying to say, I don't want to spend, the whole episode doing that kind of work. We are fine on food, clearly, so I don't want to dwell on that too much. We definitely are going to need storage for this. I wonder what kind of storage I could build that would put... specialized text. Tobacco leaves would be like luxury items, something like that. Precious. I don't know what that means. I don't, gosh, I don't even know what that would be considered. General warehouse, stone, iron. These are all like materials. What about raw materials? Hmm. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's just go ahead and build a regular old barn, storage barn across this. Maybe we'll put it down here. And hopefully that'll be a good start. All right, let's take a look at these fig. So 1,000 for the reeds and 1,000 for there. And they're not even bringing this lumber yet. Okay, we gotta be patient. It'll get here. We have some excess labor, but not that much. So we will later, put people in dock breeder there. Let's take a look at our, oh wow, this mine, that's crazy. So do we have any candles yet? Candles? We should, because, okay, we're at 36. And they need 70. Okay, so by the time this gets down here, we can redo it. We always are going to need stone. Always, always going to need stone. Oh, another one showed up? What are you doing here? They will take the rice. Okay, well, we'll definitely take all the coal then. And do we want copper and tin ore? Probably not yet. That's something that we'll scale up to. So let's go ahead and take the coal. Thank you. We can use that for power. Gosh, this is taking forever. I was hoping to be able to put the seeds in, but that's not happening. Once we get to 500 logs, then they should start on the lumber. Let's go ahead and give them another person working. So we're making sugar here. We're making fruit cakes there. We just need... okay. So this is 3,000, so... if they bring us an awkward amount, we can just drop the reeds. Okay, there we go. Let's do 900 reeds. Okay, so now we have some figs. We'll go ahead and zero that out and zero that out. That's fine if you bring 1,000 reeds up here. And 250 firewood is probably fine. Okay, and then we can dismiss them. We're not muted. Woohoo! So far, times muted tonight is 1. So, okay. We'll go ahead and get some figs going here and probably here. Let's go ahead and do double there. Wow, look at that. What even? Oh, textiles. What? Tobacco's not a textile. What are you talking about? Oh, whatever. It is what it is. Do we have a we didn't build the drying thing for them yet. What is it called? Tobacco drying curing barn? Cooper. None of those. Building supplier. Okay. Well, it would help if I was in the right menu, right? Pub kitchen, curing barn. This is where tobacco is air cured into pipe tobacco for smoking. Finished products must be stored in an inn and garden, tavern, or still for consumption. Okay. So we're definitely going to build ourselves a curing barn right here. And then the inn and garden we want to put downtown. So I think we want to go this way with that kind of stuff. So let's build a road that goes up something like this. And then we will put the inn and garden up here. We've got a winery, a brewery, a distillery, a curing barn, coffee house, inn and garden. When we need one building supply to build that, I'm actually going to put it right here so the people will be able to kind of walk through that building. And we're going to look at the building supplies. We don't have bricks or a glass maker yet, but if we get glass going, we have lumber and iron, so I think we'll do that. So let's get somebody digging sand and get somebody, oh gosh, I want to keep my industry somewhat together. Maybe we can just put it right in here. We need a shore house, yeah? I think that's what does it. And then for processing, we want, no, it's got to be in here, right? Lumber, shipyard, brickworks, homewares. Why is the brickworks there and the glass maker's not? What? Ropery, glassworks. Okay. So I'm actually going to put the glassworks over here a little ways, but that won't be too far for them. They'll probably bring the sand up here. Okay. Let's see what they brought us. Watermelon seeds and nectarines and chilies. Okay, well, that's perfect. We'll see if we can make that work. And then they brought us clay and hardwood. Yeah, I don't really need any of that. So oh gosh. Oh, they'll take food. Perfect. Let's go ahead and double check what other food we have a ton of. What else do we have a ton of? Rice and oranges and apricots. So let's do 1,000 oranges and 1,000 apricots. And then let's give them some extra workers. So that'll be 4,000. And then we can work out the rest. Shouldn't be too bad. I don't know how much, nectarines and chilies we care about, but pewter, copper pipes, and copper. I will take those copper pipes, actually. That's something we can use. And for 30 herbs, consider that a done deal. Okay, thank you. That's not too shabby. Alright, so we want these watermelon seeds. We'll go 2,000 on the rice, and 1,000 on the oranges. I didn't ever intend for this. Actually, I will tear some of these down probably. I'll probably keep the main dock, or maybe I'll just turn them off. I won't turn them down. I will not tear them down. I will just turn them off, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, here we go. And then let's do, that's too many. Okay. So 175 less would be 825. Yes? Nope. 875. I actually saw it happen that time. I saw the mute happen. Okay, so that's our 4,375 for watermelon. And then we should have, let's do 100 and 100 for 50 and 100. Just for some food variety. We don't need it. Our health is fine. It's just more or less for role play purposes on my side of things. Turnips, bananas, and cauliflower. Okay, we definitely want some, let's say 200 bananas. Oh, shoot. I forgot to... Yikes. That could be bad. If the teacher died in that little interim, we would have been in deep... Oh, I dismissed. I clicked the wrong button when I meant to get bananas. Oh well. Alright, let's put watermelons in here. So we're growing soybeans and sugar cane and watermelons. And we've got 2 fig foresters down here. We've got tobacco coming in. What do you need? Rope. I don't have a ropery built. Okay, and you need sand. So that needs to be finished. A ropery. I did not remember that I needed a ropery. Ropery. This feels like a good spot for a ropery. So I know this is silly to put this stuff within this. The industrial area really should be over this way. It should have been over here. Because this should all be housing. Which reminds me, I haven't built any new houses for a year, probably. So that's not great. Let's check on our population. I know you reach a certain point in this game where there's just so much to do. But one thing leads you to like, oh, I did this, so now I need to do this other thing. I mean, it doesn't seem like it was that long ago that I was like, we desperately need rice, and now we've got 9,000 extra rice. So you're always kind of bouncing around. The concerns change quickly. One thing I know shrewd players of the game are going to be like, you have all these jobs that are far away, and you don't have any housing down here. Like, the people have to walk so far to get to these jobs. And you're right, that's true. That's one drawback to doing like a central downtown area, and I get it, I do. But at the same time, I'm going to go ahead and switch that before I forget, because I want to do these. At the same time, you kind of have to do things at the pace that the game dictates to you. So, like, all right, if I was to put a little community, maybe like up here, put a little market, and 20 houses around it, for those people to work over here, that could definitely work. But if I go to the westernmost extremes over here and I put houses right here, which I may be doing very soon, I could put houses on either side of the street here, put in some other streets, kind of fill this part in. That will not be that far for those people to travel to work. And they'll have it, also close to the marketplace. So we are going to be doing that. We started with the houses down here because it's how we started the game. But I didn't forget, is what I'm getting at. It's not negligence on my part. Pearls or a gemstone? I don't need any of that. Thank you. In fact, I think I'm going to follow my own advice there. Now, I know we have some salt box houses and we have some town abodes, these ones here. Is there anything else? These are too expensive. Do we have anything like, yeah, this artisan house. 5 people, and it's 35 logs and 40 stone. I think I might put some of those in. They're pretty cool looking buildings. Do you think, here's my question. Do you think these look like too, colonial New England and not enough like appropriate for a tropical playthrough? I think they're okay to use just because um, we don't really have housing that's appropriate for the tropics. I mean, the closest thing, like I feel like a log cabin is kind of out of place in this playthrough. Not that they don't have logs in the tropics, but just the style. I mean, if there was, I feel like the upgrade from the tiny shack to like the town abode makes sense. The wooden houses aren't bad, really. I mean, I just don't like using base game stuff because I played the base game a lot. Um, like the rustic abode definitely looks like something that works, but we already built some of those and we can do town abodes. It seems kind of silly to go backwards in tech that way. The country house, I mean, doesn't look impossible. I wish some of these, not necessarily that model of the built boarding house, but I wish some, I mean, this building here looks like a colonial settlement in a tropical area kind of building. But it's silly to build something like this when we don't have the population that needs it. So I know that's a lot of ruminating on something that most of you probably do not actually care about. You're just like, just play the game, dude. Nobody cares. But I care, and I want it to be beautiful and amazing. Okay, what is going on down here? We don't have enough extra workers for this, but we do need somebody in the ropery. We'll hire them. What do you make the rope out of? Okay, we do. Okay, we can do reeds. And then once that is done, we can start getting some cured tobacco. How much tobacco? Okay, we have a. Okay, that'll be nice. One of these is, yeah, has a bunch of food excess. That's the thing. They're just gonna keep like smoked chilies, fruit cakes. Do we have enough reeds that it's okay to waste them on stuff like that, or do we still need them? Where? Okay, this has gotta change here. Inventory, we have 1,200 reeds. I mean, that's not bad. Let's do like 50 of these. That's fine. Thanks for the chilies. Okay, we're gonna need to think about expanding agriculture though, for sure. For sure. So with this, yeah, let's go ahead and we'll put another, yeah, our fields we want to come up here. Who died? Oh, that's a shame. So we'll go ahead and bring this up. All the way up. And we'll do another crop. Well, those are... Are we going to want more pastures? We have another pasture there. We can do some further up. Let's do not that. That is definitely not what I meant. Let's do crop field. Right here. 8 by 10. 10 by 8 by... Maybe let's do 8 by 10, 8 by 10. Gosh, what is going on with my controlling tonight? Okay, let's just let them build those two, and then we'll deal with it. Gilders, gemstone, none of that. I need none of that. Squash, parsnips, and peppers. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy them all. And I'm gonna trade rice because we have so much rice that it's fine to do that. Alright, so we're gonna be no figs yet. We have oranges, apricots, and figs. Yeah, I thought we had planted figs. So we're gonna have so many figs soon. But that's all right. That's all right. It's good to have those kinds of things. So we have a couple families in there. Looking good. Did we get this built yet? Did we make enough rope? Okay, it's working on it. So shortly. Where's the glass? Oh, they still need 5 sand. And we'll get a glass maker. Once the glass is up and running, we'll be able to get a building supply. Building supply allows us to get this inn and garden going. See, it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy how this is all interconnected, and you have to get the tech tree kind of running. And we have, what, 2 people building? We only have 3 laborers. We're just short on... We've been short on people for the advancement of the tech that we've been doing pretty much since the start of this save. For better and for worse. Alright, you brought me statues. I distinctly do not need statues. You brought me chestnuts, silkworms, and sausages. I'm sure we have plenty of sausages, but I'll buy them for reeds. Okay. Protein purveyor. Is there any tropical, distinctly tropical protein? Not really that I can think of. I mean, I guess like maybe lobsters? That's not... Seaweed. None of it matters enough to request it. How about that? Is that a fair assessment? Okay, do we... Soybeans and watermelon we already have planted, right? Yeah. Did we get any watermelons yet? Oh yeah, they're coming in. Good. Good, good, good. We have chickens here. We should be getting actual chicken, right? Yeah, good. How are their coats doing? Okay. Well, because we maxed that out. Let's go ahead and bump this to 250, and we'll bump these to 250. We are making iron here. We're making furnace fuel here. We're making lumber here. We got to be running low on firewood then. Let's go ahead and switch that over. All right, early autumn of 22. I guess we'll zoom in on the new tobacco area. Unfortunately, as always, it is raining, but all right, I think this is going to be where we end this episode, and I really appreciate the support on this playthrough. I'm going to shoot to play at least the 50 years that I typically do on these, and so we're near the halfway point. I hope you're enjoying the adventure. I'm having fun playing it. It's a unique challenge, so thanks so much for watching. My name is Bluebelly, and I play simulation games, including the iconic city builder, Banished. Bye for now.